Welcome to the Coastal Lowcountry Real Estate Channel. So you just bought your new dream home and are starting to get a little overwhelmed with trying to decide how to decorate it. Or you're looking to sell your home and you need to declutter, but still make the home inviting, not only while you're living in it, but also for any new buyers to see its full potential. Well, that's great, because today we're going to look at the 10 essential rules of interior design, whether you're looking to live in your new home or sell it so you can move on to your next dream home. And if you stay until the end, we'll throw in a bonus rule.
Welcome to the Georgia, South Carolina Lowcountry. We're Keith and Donna Hellman, hosts of the Coastal Lowcountry Real Estate Channel and local realtors with Keller Williams. Do you want to know everything there is to know about living in the Lowcountry? Whether it's Savannah, Georgia, Bluffton, Hilton Head, South Carolina, or the surrounding areas? Then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about our current market. We get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you looking to make their move to the Savannah, Bluffton, Hilton Head areas, and we absolutely love serving y'all. So whether you're looking to move in the next week, the next month, or the next year, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below, so we can help you make the smooth transition to your coastal lowcountry living. Hey, let's get started.
Interior design is much more than simply choosing furniture or picking a paint color. It's the thoughtful art and science of enhancing the interior of a space to create a more aesthetically pleasing and functional environment. Whether you're designing a cozy apartment, renovating a family home, or outfitting a new office, there are foundational principles that guide successful interior design. In this video, we'll explore 10 essential rules of interior design that professionals and homeowners alike should follow. By understanding and applying these rules, you can transform any space into one that's both beautiful and livable.
So kicking us off with number 1, start with a plan. Every great design begins with a solid plan. Before purchasing a single piece of furniture or painting on a wall, it's important to define your vision. Ask yourself, what is the purpose of this space? Who will use it and how? What's the desired mood or atmosphere for the space? Create a floor plan, take measurements, and sketch out a basic layout. And you don't need to be an architect with extensive CAD knowledge to do this. There are several design apps that can help you visualize different configurations. Some free apps that we've used include Room Styler, 3D Home Planner, Planner 5D, Home by Me, and Canva. Having a clear idea helps prevent costly mistakes and ensures the space flows cohesively. And here's a tip. Make sure you consider the architectural details and existing features like windows, doors, and built-in elements when planning your layout.
Number 2, balance function and form. Interior design is not just about looks, it's also about functionality. A stunning room that doesn't meet the practical needs of its occupants will never be truly successful. The best interiors strike a balance between form and function. This means choosing furniture that fits the scale of the room, provides comfort, and suits the activities that will take place there. Storage should be integrated without cluttering the space. Surfaces should be both beautiful and durable. For example, in a living room, a plush, inviting sofa is just as important as an elegant coffee table. In a kitchen, stylish countertops are only valuable if they also withstand daily use.
Number 3, create a cohesive color scheme. Color is one of the most powerful tools in interior design. It sets the tone, defines the mood, and ties different elements together. Choose a color palette early on and stick with it throughout the space. A cohesive color scheme creates harmony and helps the eye move fluidly from one area to another. There are many ways to build a color palette. There's the monochromatic palette. different shades and tints of a single color. Or the analogous. Look at a color wheel at your local Home Depot and Lowe's and select colors next to each other on the color wheel. Then there's complementary colors, which are opposite each other on the wheel. Stick to a base of 2 or 3 main colors and use accents to introduce variety and contrast. And here's another tip. Neutral tones like gray, beige, or off-white can serve as a calming backdrop, letting bolder hues stand out.
Number 4, master the art of layering. Great interiors have depth. This is often achieved through layering, combining different textures, patterns, and materials to create richness and visual interest. Layering can be applied in several ways. For example, textiles, mix and match, throw pillows, rugs, curtains, and upholstery. And then there's lighting. Use a combination of ambient, task, and accent lighting. Next is materials. Blend wood, metal, glass, stone, and fabric for tactile diversity. Avoid overwhelming the space. The goal is contrast and dimension, not clutter. For example, a neutral toned bedroom comes alive with a faux fur throw, linen curtains, a jute rug, and brass lamps.
Number 5 on our list, embrace scale and proportion. Proportion refers to the relationship between the elements in a space, while scale is about the size of those elements relative to the overall space itself. Getting both right is crucial. For instance, placing a large sectional sofa in a small living room can make the space feel cramped. Conversely, tiny furniture in a large room can look lost and out of place. Here are some guidelines you might follow. Vary the height of objects to add interest, and use appropriately sized rugs to anchor furniture groups. And then maintain spacing between pieces to enhance flow. As a rule of thumb, furniture should speak to each other. Imagine them having a conversation across the room. Hey, before we move on, we just want to say thank you for watching. And if you like our videos and find them helpful, we'd love for you to like and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to be notified when future videos drop. Okay, now on to number 6.
Number 6, mix old and new. Combining different styles and eras creates interiors that feel curated and personal. Blending vintage and modern pieces adds character, depth, and a sense of storytelling to your home. Don't be afraid to mix a mid-century modern sofa with a rustic coffee table or pair antique artwork with contemporary lighting. Why does this work? Old pieces add warmth and history. New items bring freshness and innovation. To avoid visual chaos, unify contrasting elements with a consistent color palette or complementary materials.
Number 7 on our list, prioritize lighting design. Lighting can make or break a room. It affects mood, highlights key design features, and can even change how colors appear. A well-lit room typically includes 3 types of lighting. First, there's ambient lighting, which includes ceiling lights, chandeliers, and recessed lights. Our personal preference for this type of lighting are the soft white light bulbs. Then there's task lighting, which includes desk lamps, reading lamps, and under-cabinet lighting. And then there's accent lighting, which includes sconces, spotlights, decorative lamps to highlight artwork and architectural features. Layering these types of lighting allows for flexibility and ambiance. Install dimmers wherever possible for added control. Also, don't forget natural light is a powerful design element. Use mirrors to reflect it and choose light window treatments to allow daylight to flow in.
Number 8, declutter and organize. Whether living in the home or getting it ready to sell, a beautiful design can be completely undermined by clutter. Thoughtful organization is a fundamental part of interior design. So evaluate each room's storage needs and build in solutions that are practical and stylish. Use baskets, cabinets, shelves, and hidden storage to keep things tidy. Minimalism doesn't mean starkness. It means intentionality. Keep it only what adds value to the space, whether functionally or aesthetically. Here's a tip. When in doubt, edit. Often removing a few pieces will make the room feel larger and more cohesive. And number 9, add personality and meaning. A home should reflect its inhabitants. Incorporate items that tell your story, family heirlooms, travel souvenirs, artwork you love, books you read. Avoid cookie-cutter designs by adding personal touches. Even in professionally designed spaces, authenticity shines through. For example, design a gallery wall of personal photography. Include handcrafted ceramics collected over time throughout the home. Or add a quirky vintage chair with a sentimental story. The goal is not to replicate a showroom, but to create a space that feels like you.
And number 10 on our list, finish with the details. The finishing touches are what elevate a space from good to great. Details like trim work, hardware, textiles, and decor accessories bring the design full circle. Think about doorknobs and cabinet pools, throw blankets and cushions, plants and greenery, wall art and mirrors, and lastly, scents such as candles and diffusers. These finishing layers should support the overall theme and enhance the visual narrative of the space. Finally, don't rush this styling phase. Take your time to collect and arrange the right accessories. Sometimes the perfect item is worth waiting for.
Bonus rule, the rule of 3. And lastly, we've come to our bonus rule. And this is one of our favorite interior design tips. The rule of 3. It's a simple trick that makes any space feel instantly more curated and high-end. Plus, it photographs beautifully for your listing if selling. What is the rule of 3? It's a design principle that says items arranged in odd numbers, especially 3s, are more visually appealing than even numbered groupings. Why 3? It creates a sense of balance without being too rigid. Our brains are drawn to asymmetrical balance. It feels natural and intentional. This concept shows up in everything from art and photography to architecture. And in real estate, it's gold for making homes feel styled but not staged. Let me give you some examples. In the bedroom, for example, try placing 3 pillows on the bed, a set of 3 art prints above the headboard, or 3 small objects on the nightstand, like a candle, a plant, and a book. Or in the dining room, a centerpiece, 3 objects, like a large bowl, a candle, and a floral arrangement, which are far more engaging than one lonely item. Additional guidelines: stick to one color story in your groupings, like earth tones, neutrals, or monochrome. Use a base, filler, and height, like a tray, base, small item, filler, and a candle or tall flower, height. And finally, layer textures, wood, metal, fabric, so it feels collected, not cluttered. If selling your home, know that professional photos flatten a room, so visual flow is crucial. Using groupings of 3 gives your photos focal points, symmetry that draws the eye, and a look that feels elevated. This little design choice actually affects buyer psychology. It makes them feel the space is well kept, cared for, and move-in ready. Buyers feel emotionally connected to the home. Remember, design isn't about spending money. It's about being intentional. You can achieve a designer look with items you already have at home. In summary, interior design isn't just about making things look good. It's about creating environments that nurture, inspire, and function for the people who live in them. So, I would love to help you. And whether or not you're a DIY enthusiast or working with a professional designer, these 10 rules we've just covered provide a reliable framework for crafting interiors that are not only beautiful, but also deeply livable. By applying these principles with care and creativity, you'll be well on your way to designing spaces that truly feel like home.
And thank you for staying with us to the end of the video. To stay up to date on the latest of what's happening in the Georgia, South Carolina coastal lowcountry, please be sure to like and subscribe and tap the bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about the current market here. And if the lowcountry looks like a place you would like to call home, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below. Again, this is Keith and Donna Hellman, hosts of the Coastal Lowcountry Real Estate Channel and local realtors. And as always, it's been an absolute pleasure spending time with you again today.